is knife time. This evening, we're going to get into the venerated M7 bayonet. Now, this here came up by Colt for the AR-15 rifle in 1961. It has approximately a 6 3/4 inch blade. This hole here that goes over the flash suppressor, and then it's got these little groovy clips to clip on to the rifle itself. This is 22 millimeters, about the size of my ring finger. My ring finger. And then I believe it was in 1964 the U.S. Army implemented this. This is an actual downrange M7 bayonet that was gifted to me approximately 30 years ago. This was actually in the NOM, so it's seen things. It's gone places. It's probably asked, why do you have all this rice? It went through a couple dudes because it's got 2 different numbers on it. So this thing has had a lot of adventure in Southeast Asia and maybe elsewhere. I don't know. This thing is still sketchy sharp, and I remember one time I had a mishap with the back side of this blade because this false edge here is actually, it's a bayonet grind, and this false edge here isn't a false edge. It's a sketchy sharp, like shavy sharp. I had a mishap with that false edge showing, teaching somebody something about a knife once. Yeah, boy, I carried this. See, when I got this, it wasn't too often you got your hands on good, badass gear, and so when I got this became like my everyday carry for the better part of 2 years, I'd say. And then it was on my belt kit for a very long time. After that, I used to take this hiking everywhere. I've made fire with this bayonet, this knife, this tool. I've had plenty of good ass adventures with this knife. And I've never even thought about it back when I got it. That's like, man, this thing's kind of like a relic. It's pretty special when you think about it. And I just carried this thing like it was a thing to do. Boy, I'm telling you, this is like, the apex curve of what you want this type of tool to be. I think this is a better design than what it was replaced with, in my opinion. It's very commando-ish. It's very Devil's Brigade-ish. It's very all the things, man, that a force multiplier should be. I'm having to do my little things, my left hand, because my right hand's still a little bit out of commission. But we're healing good, guys, so hey, that's good. I can get back out into my shop probably next week and get to making goat chow funds. But yeah, if you're into military-esque equipment whatsoever or anything, I don't even know I haven't even looked at these for years. What I have no idea what these would go for or anything. I'm sure there's replicas, but if you could find yourself a nice old piece of surplus kit, this would be something pretty cool to have in your collection. It weighs about 10 ounces overall. The blade itself. The sheath is, I'm not, don't nobody beat me up in the comments. Mine's cracked because, like I said, I used it for years. So the other day I threw a little bit of tape on there so it wouldn't crack further. But honestly, the scabbard, it's plastic, I guess. But I've seen them that are kind of like fiberglass too. It's got a cool little metal, almost like a little cross guard there at the top. And then it's on a, old web gear type rigmarole. Yeah, these are fun. And, they're old, they're high quality steel. Like I said, I love that handle shape. Like most effective edge tools like this throughout history have a similar handle shape, and I like more of a straighter knife because they're fun to play mum to the peg with and just flip around, set down your phone for a while, stop scrolling, play with a knife every once in a while. It's good for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I dig it. I was gonna go and do the video outside today, but there's a grip of wildfire smoke and the wind was kicking. So here we are once again in the multicultural corner here at Junker Forge. We got old Mary and Jesus there. I can't remember what Native American that is. It's a famous one. Oh, and then look, we got the Christos right there. And the old Baphomet, and the art, and a coffin cruiser, and we got our prayer rug. This is the multicultural corner, where we respect everybody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Over here at Junker Forge, we give everybody a second to listen to. You know what I'm saying? As humans, we have 2 eyes and 2 ears and 1 mouth, and we should use them accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, it does good to listen to an individual or a group of individuals. You never know when you might get a little nugget of information or whatever. Pretty cool. I like to spend a lot of time like learning stuff. I don't know why. And I learned yesterday that chronic isolation and or loneliness is as bad for you as smoking a half a pack of cigarettes a day. Well, 10 to 15 cigarettes a day. And this isn't like a comparison. It's like an actual fact, they say. Which is weird because, I, rarely see other humans besides Move On. And I feel alright. Who knows? I knew people that could smoke 3 packs of cigarettes a day, though, and they were around for 100 years. So maybe people are different. It's weird how they come up with these studies. I'm rambling, and this is a cool bayonet. The M7, designed and made in 1961 by Colt, and then implemented by the U.S. Army and other forces all the way up till 1985. So it had a 21-year run. I wonder if they bought it a beer when they swapped it out with the M9. But anyways, I'm going to go do some chores. I hope everybody's having a great evening. It's Monday. Yay, everybody loves Mondays. And we'll get at you next time. I'm still waiting on something cool to show you guys. But you know how slow the U.S. Postal Service can be. But there it is. An original Tried and true. Time tested. Through the ringer. Right there. Look at that. Yeah. All right. Be blessed, y'all.